Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, River Plate have always been considered the uptown club amongst those in the Argentine capital, but the supporters, believe me, are no less passionate or loud. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Enzo Perez. Oh, easy pickings there. Chance here to counter. Urawa Reds have a free kick. Caught offside that time. That's really well cleared. Out of play for a throw. He's in plenty of space here. They've scored! And it's Urawa Reds who take the lead.
Convertido en el minuto 11, número 8.
Urawa Reds break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Well, that pass isn't the best.
River Plate are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Enzo Perez. River Plate are behind here, despite their domination of possession. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. River Plate with the corner, there first. That has been knocked clear. And it's Perez. Real chance! That's a half-decent try.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
He's having a go! Racing over the bar.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Acuna. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Gol del River Plate, convertido en el minuto 35.
Perfect placement,
Número
the
15.
one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he was quick to react.
Se agregarán 3
Deep
minutos
into
al tiempo
stoppage time.
reglamentario.
Acuna.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Nice control. That's a decent clearance.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And now the breakaway. Aimed beyond the defence. And the finish! It's in! And they've got their lead back.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Convertido en el minuto 55. Número 77.
Urawa Reds go into the lead. Acuna. River Plate needing a change of fortune here.
La cantidad de
60 minutes
espectadores
played.
de este partido fue de 60.810.
Acuna. Spread it left. Acuna.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pinches it off him. Enzo Perez. That's a nicely measured pass. That's an excellent interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's had a hit! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This is quite a battle. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Se está realizando un cambio.
Urawa Reds making another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Oh, that one's going nowhere.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Se agregará en 5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Great work on the overlap. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he spark a counter here? Acuna gets over and intercepts. And that is that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair shot.